Hello and welcome, listeners of the podcast. You have tuned in to the Open Mic Podcast, the official podcast of the Open Mic app, coming soon to an app store near you. But in the meantime, let's hear from the artist. In this episode, I got to speak with Swiss-born artist Melanie Anzarouth. She told me about her acting career, producing unique music videos, and why she believes she has been so successful on social media. My personal favorite single that she has released this year is called The Day We Met. Here it is.
And I think of you anytime of the day, and all those moments we shared together. In the day or in the night, wishing you'd hold me tight, making memories that last forever. And yet when all is said, all those dreams that lie ahead, they all vanish whenever you're not there. Though I know it must be true, 'cause with you the sky is blue. There ain't no cloud or rain pouring. So hold my hand and I won't let go. I'll be right here by your side, 'cause together we'll always be soaring.
Hi Melanie, thanks for joining us today. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
I see that you're also an actor as well as an artist, and you're part of O'Dare Talent Management. How did you get started with that? That's really cool.
It happened in the month of December. They had just launched their agency company, and they were trying to get new actors to be part of their agency. And I had to go through an audition and then interview process. And then as soon as I met the agents, I mean, they're so amazing that of course, I said yes, and I've been with them since January now, so it's been almost 6 months.
Oh, congratulations on that. You're just getting your foot in the door with that, obviously, just signing that contract and starting that exciting chapter of your acting career. Have you acted in anything yet? And if not, what kind of things do you have on your radar?
Well, so far, yeah, with them, I've been in a sort of advertisement for a big commercial company, and it's still in the works of being aired, so I can't say too much about it yet, but it's going to be aired soon, hopefully.
Top secret.
And yeah, I mean, it's not top secret, it's just I never really know how much I can say about this stuff. And then there's another movie set to be filmed in July in Aberdeen. It's my first time going there, so I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a horror movie.
Congrats on that. Are horror movies usually a genre that you enjoy?
Ironically enough, I'm really scared of horror movies, and I don't even watch horror movies myself. But I mean, I've even seen the costumes of the actors so far, and I'm just terrified by it. So I don't even think I'm going to be acting. I think I'm genuinely going to be scared of what's going on around me in this place that I've never been before, in the middle of nowhere. But yeah,
so it'll be effortless for you. It'll just
exactly
just come naturally. So
as long as the blood around me is fake, I think it's going to be okay. But yeah.
So everything you do with your music career is that's all done by yourself. There's no talent management agency involved with that, and you have a very impressive amount of followers on Instagram and subscribers on YouTube. For any artist out there that's maybe just getting on one of these platforms and looking to grow their following, what are your tricks to the trade, I guess?
So I think there's a difference with subscribers for those who do, let's say, in arts like music or acting or something like that, and then those who do like lifestyle and healthy and stuff like that. When it comes to the arts with social media, I found that generally people are open to hear each other's work out. As in, the way I did it with YouTube, I genuinely just went to see every person doing a cover, and I commented on their videos, and I, personalized a message of what I was saying to them to make sure that I actually watched the video. And I was like, if you want to, go check my video out. And then that's how the exchange was done. I did that like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I spent lots of hours a day doing that. And then eventually sometimes I got a bit tired of having to do that all the time because it's a really long work. And then some people, they follow you and then they don't follow you anymore. So in the end, I kind of stopped doing that. And now I'm really just doing it out of passion. All these videos that I release and the followings I have, it's usually people who have been following me since 5-6 years now that I've grown to know. Yeah.
Wow. So you've really been doing this a long time then. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I'm old. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not that old, but yeah, it's been a while.
That's when you started, about 4 or 5 years ago?
I was in uni, and I remember it started with YouTube. I didn't even have Instagram back then. And I've always been singing all my life. I took lessons. I used to perform. And I remember my boyfriend at the time, I was like 7 years ago, he pushed me to start my YouTube page. And I would just go on YouTube, type karaoke of a certain song, and just film myself with a webcam, no mic. Really bad audio, really bad camera. It was just really awkward as well because I would stare at the camera like I'm doing right now. And on the video, it's like 3 minutes of me just staring at the screen, which can be quite, intrusive if you're watching.
Yeah, well, you got to start somewhere, and starting something fresh, actually, like it's a very good feeling that it gives you. Speaking from experience, I remember when I started the open mic Instagram about 2.5 years ago, and getting the first 1,000 subscribers and kind of like nailing down the process of how we were going to reach out to artists, how we were going to feature people, just like coming up with the idea of creating a hashtag. It starts to kind of like unravel, and you figure things out as you go. And it's a really cool process how you can figure that out. And even starting this podcast now, I'm kind of like finding out how I'm going to reach out to artists, how that's going to work, and doing the research on artists. So
for sure, there's going to be enough artists. There's millions of artists
right
in the social media and everywhere who are just, wanting to promote their stuff, for sure.
Right. Now, with YouTube, I mean, that platform and growing a following on there, that's baffling to me. I don't know anything about that or how that's done. Is that harder to do, would you say, than maybe some other social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, or what's your take on that?
YouTube is harder, for sure for me, because lots of people watch your videos on YouTube, but they don't even have a YouTube account themselves, so they can't like or comment or do anything like that. And then it's also harder to make people find your video, because if you go in the search bar and you type a name of a certain song or something you want to see, you're not going to appear on first, because obviously the stats are lower than videos that have been here for a longer time or have a bigger subscriber or whatever. So it's usually more people who either know you or who you've asked to go on your channel, or you send the link to, or if you have the third-party website and it directs to your YouTube. So usually that's what I do with Facebook. I put the YouTube link. I don't even know if people actually click on the YouTube link, but it's there. But I also, whatever I post on YouTube, I take the video and I post it on Instagram, because I'm well aware that not everybody, many people don't actually click on the YouTube link, I think.
With Instagram, it's just sometimes it's overwhelming, the amount of fake accounts that they have on there. Like you'll see on your posts there's fake comments, or you get that fake like, or a fake comment if it's a fake comment, because a person that just like does a sparkle emoji or like nice picture and it's a video or something stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I love what you're eating, and you actually just took like a squirrel or something. And
exactly. Yeah. Do they have that on YouTube? And I know Instagram is trying to crack down on that, but I don't know if they have that on YouTube or not.
So I don't have a million comments on YouTube. So generally when people comment, I go check their page out on YouTube, and I see if they're musicians as well, or if they have actual videos. If I see that there's nothing, no videos, no likes, no subscription, like nothing on their accounts, then I think, okay, something's wrong with that. But I don't think about it because I don't really check every time, especially now. I don't do it anymore. But I don't know. I'm sure it's possible somewhere that it's fake on YouTube as well, and Twitter, and Facebook, and everywhere really.
Staying on the platform of YouTube, you just released your original, The Day We Met. Can you tell us a little bit about that process and what it was like creating the video? Did you write the video, or how did that process?
So first I wrote the song in the month of December. The words came quickly and the song came quickly on the piano, and then I contacted my friend who's a sound mixer, and I recorded everything at his, and he just put it together. I really wanted to create like this Bob Dylan feeling to it because I obsessed with Bob Dylan. And then for the music video, so that was my third music video before I did Lost and Watch Out. And for both of these videos, I had sort of a budget that I put into it. And I was thinking, well, you know what, for the third video, I just wanted to make it simple and easygoing. So my sister's in it and friends are in it, and it was a fun day to shoot. We had a camera in the car, and then we had a friend also filming with her own DSLR camera, and we did that during 2 days. So the first day was going to the beach to film and the car scene, and then the second day was the first part of the song, so balcony scene and what else? There's like a fountain scene, and yeah. So the idea was to create a nice video with a small budget. So we did the small budget part, but I hope you think it's nice.
You know what? I did think it was nice.
Cool.
And
yeah.
The reason I did was because I could tell that it was done on a lower budget, like you said, but there's a way to. But no, that's not a bad thing. There's a way to intelligently do that, where if you can make it like a day in the life, or you're just going out with your friends and like these are the events that are happening, and it's almost like it becomes like a really joyful thing to watch, I guess you could say.
Yay. I'm glad you think so, because that was really the idea of filming it. I mean, my sister's in it, and she's not an actor or a singer, and she wasn't really up for it. I'm like, but chill, it's gonna be like a natural thing. Don't think about. So we really just had fun.
Yeah, you're just hanging out and just happen to be shooting videos.
Yeah.
So who usually shoots your videos? Do you have a videographer, or how does that work?
Each video is different. So the videos where I do covers, that's myself usually with a tripod and a camera, and I don't ask anybody to help me. But then the videos of the original songs that I write, I try to make like a sort of video scenery to it. And for those, each song had a different videographer. And it's just about trying to find the right person who is going to film what you want and with the budget you have. And yeah.
The release that has gotten the most listens for you on Spotify anyway. I'm not sure about YouTube.
Oh, I don't know. Which one?
It's your Moon River cover.
Really? Oh, yeah. That was fun. I don't know. That was in November. It's a cover of, the Audrey Hepburn song from Breakfast at Tiffany's. And the idea was to do a cover of a song from a certain movie and try to recreate the same style. So I'm not Audrey Hepburn, and I don't have the house she has in New York or anything, but I thought I was in Geneva back then, which is my hometown, and I just saw the lake, and I just thought, let's just film outside. It was freezing. My fingers could barely move guitar, but yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that with you because I'm a big Breakfast at Tiffany's fan, and I love Audrey Hepburn's version of that, and I thought yours was very good as well, and that's coming from an Audrey Hepburn fan. So
yeah, thank you very much. I love her too, and I love that movie, and that song actually, it wasn't even with the sound mixer or anything. It was just the microphone I'm using right now, the Yeti mic for this call, and playing the guitar, and that was it. Yeah, very simple.
And the cover that's your newest release, it's Don't Think Twice, It's All Right, which is a Bob Dylan cover. I know you already mentioned how influenced you are by Bob Dylan. Why is that? Why do you like him?
I just